How is your studies going on? See, in the previous class we have learned about migration. This is a geography class. Okay, in the previous class we have learned about migration, and we have seen different pull factors and push factors for migration and impact of migration we have seen. We also have seen about the brain drain and impact of brain drain we have seen. Is it? Today we are going to learn a new lesson. It is called urbanization. Okay. Now what is urbanization? In the previous class itself we have learned when people migrate from place to place, it is formed. It brings various effect. Okay. There is a formation of towns and cities. Okay. And when we see migration, what is urbanization? Urbanization is the process in which people move from rural areas to urban areas. Okay, it is the process of moving people from the villages to the towns and cities. Okay, it is called urbanization. Okay, what is called urbanization? This a process. Okay, this is the process of moving. Okay, process of movement of people from the rural area to the urban area. Now what happens because of this movement when the people move from rural areas to urban areas? Okay, when the people move from the rural areas to the urban areas, there is a formation of towns and cities. Okay, what it brings? It brings the formation of towns and cities. Okay, now in the previous class we have seen what are the different reasons for the movement of people. Okay, why do people migrate from one place to another? Okay, that we have seen, is it? Now, in the same reason, okay, here also we are going to learn what are the reasons for the people to migrate. Okay, and when we take developing countries and the developed countries, people migrate for various purposes. Okay, most of the people, they don't want to continue the primitive lifestyle. Okay, they wanted to have the change in their lifestyle. They wanted to promote their way of living. Okay, they wanted to maintain their standard of living. That's the reason people migrate from rural areas to the urban areas. Okay, and here also we can see different pull factors and the push factors that cause the movement of people, that we will learn afterwards. Okay. Now, when we see this developing countries and the developed countries, when the people migrate, what are the reasons for the movement of people? Okay, the first reason is job opportunities. As usual, okay, the job opportunities is the first reason for the people to move from the rural areas to the urban areas. Okay. And when we see the inadequate lifestyle, okay, people are moving forward culturally. Okay, there is a development in the life of the people. Okay, so these people wanted to access the new changes in their lifestyle that they cannot get it from the villages. That's the reason people move from rural areas to the towns and cities. And the other reason is the educational opportunities. Okay, the social, cultural, educational facilities which is found in the towns and cities that attract the people. That's the reason people move from the rural areas to the urban areas. Okay, that's the reason. Okay, in the towns and cities are found with more population. It is overcrowded because of the people's movement. Okay, there will be the mass movement. Okay, sometimes people move as a large group. Okay, because of the various reasons to gain various things from the towns and cities, by attracted by the amenities which is provided in the towns and cities. Now we will see what are the causes for urbanization. Okay. Okay, there are different reasons for the urbanization. Okay, the first reason is there is a less job opportunities found in villages that makes the people to move from the rural areas to the urban areas. And also we can see the lack of opportunities for the better livelihood. That also is another reason for the movement of people. Okay. The next reason for the urbanization was rapid growth, okay, of industries. Okay. The rapid growth of industries and the factories which is found in the cities and towns which expect more labours. Okay, it has the demand of labours which attract the people to the urban areas. And when we see the urban areas which provide the job opportunities for the unskilled labours. Okay, so in towns and cities, even the unskilled labours, they get job opportunities which is not received or gained from the rural areas. For example, people can be the mechanics, drivers, barbers, newspaper vendors, okay, fruit sellers. These all kind of opportunities, job opportunities will be provided only in the urban areas. Okay, it is not suitable for the rural areas, because in the rural areas people may not or cannot gain profit out of it. Okay, another reason for urbanization was the offer for better medical and healthcare facilities. Okay, better offer for medical and healthcare facilities. Okay, in the urban areas, in the cities and towns, we can find more medical facilities, more hospitals with modern methods. Okay, comparing with the rural areas. That's another reason which caused the urbanization. Why the people move to the urban areas. Okay, and it is the reason for the development of cities and towns. Okay, and another thing when we see, it is educational opportunities. Okay, the towns and cities, it provide the better educational opportunities and better prospects for the future. It provides children and the students for the better prospect for the future. That's another reason for the urbanization. And also another reason is the higher wages. Okay, the wage which is provided in the towns and cities or higher than the wage that is provided in the rural areas, in the villages. Okay, that is another reason why this urbanization takes place. Okay, and when we see varied recreation activities, the recreational activities are more found in the towns and cities. Okay, for example, sporting, okay, cinema, circus, entertainment programs. Okay, these are things found in towns and cities which attract the people. That's another reason for urbanization. Okay, and the last reason when we find what's the reason for urbanization was, it is freedom of social norms. Okay, people wanted to free themselves from the social norms. When we see the life of the people in the villages, people are under the control or under the custody of the rigid social norms. Okay, people they follow the rigid caste system, especially the caste system. Okay, it is not found in the towns and cities. In the towns and cities, in urbanization, people are found with different categories, with a different language, a different lifestyle, different religious background are found in the place. There won't be any social rigid found in the urbanization. Okay, so these are the reasons for the causes for the urbanization. And the next thing we will see the impact of urbanization. What are the impact, okay, that makes because of the urbanization. See, when we see the impact, okay, there are positive impact and the negative impact. Okay, when we see positive impact, okay, what are the positive impact? There are a lot of reasons for urbanization. Okay, especially the pull factors. People are forced to move from the rural areas to the urban areas. Okay, and another reason is push factors. People are attracted by various situations, that various facilities which is provided in the towns and cities. That's the reason why do people move. Okay, that is the positive impact for the urbanization. Okay, when we see impact of urbanization, there is both positive impacts and the negative impacts. Okay. Now, what are the positive impacts of urbanization? Okay, the first positive impact of urbanization is better job opportunities. Okay, people get different job opportunities. The skilled laborers are respected. Okay, there is opportunities for the unskilled laborers even. Okay, so the job opportunities, that is the positive impact of urbanization. Okay, when we see the second one is the educational opportunities. Okay, the educational opportunities which provide people, okay, which make people to move from the rural area to the urban areas. When we see different educational centers like schools, colleges, training centers, okay, these all things, universities, okay, these educational institutions, they provide better future with better prospect for the students, that attract the people, and the people, they move from rural area to the urban areas. When we see job opportunities, okay, this job, not only the job opportunities, there will be the high wage, okay, the high wages. When we see the wage that is received by the people from the villages or tripled, okay, in amount, that's the reason people, they move from the rural area to the urban areas. And the next thing is better medical and healthcare facilities. Okay, medical and healthcare facilities that attract the people to move from the rural areas to the urban areas. And also the lifestyle of the people, the standard of living, the is different. Okay, the standard of living living of people from the cities and towns are better than the people who live in the rural areas. That's the reason. Okay, people move from the rural areas to the urban areas. And other thing is better communication. Okay, the communication facilities are found more in these cities and towns. People have the opportunities to learn different languages. Okay, in the cities and towns. That is another reason why do people move from the rural areas to the urban areas. And the next reason is for people to move from the rural areas to the urban areas or better transportation facilities. Okay, the transportation facilities which attract the people. Okay, that is another reason for the impacts of urbanization. Okay, there will be the expansion and development of essentials like drinking water, electricity and other things. Okay, that is the positive impact of urbanization. Okay, and also the educational facilities. Now we will see what are the negative impact of urbanization. Okay, the first negative impact of urbanization is the towns and cities are overcrowded. Okay, the towns and cities are overcrowded that cause the shortage of housing. Okay, shortage of housing. Okay, now people are not able to get proper accommodation in the towns and cities because of overpopulation in the urban areas that affect the people. And the second negative impact of urbanization was there are a lot of skilled laborers or they move from the rural areas to the urban areas. Okay, which affect the status of the laborers. Okay, so the laborers are found in number. Okay, they are more than in need. Okay, so that cause the unemployment. Okay, that cause unemployment. So the people also could not get, since the laborers are faced or expected more in number, which cause the wages, okay, which affect the wages of the laborers. Okay, with a less wage which they get from the towns and cities, or it may not be possible, it may not be sufficient for the people to settle in the urban areas. So what happens? Automatically the status of living of the people, it decreases. Okay, the standard of living, it goes down. Okay, people happen to live in the small houses where there is no proper facilities. Okay, where there is no kitchen, where there is no proper bathroom facilities. Okay, and another negative impact of this urbanization was slum, the formation of slums. Okay, I already told you there is a shortage of housing. Okay, and there is a less wage. Okay, the job opportunities people lose and it becomes unemployment. Lot of laborers that cause unemployment. Okay, so people, they happen to live in a small areas where there is the industries and the factories are found. Okay, which affect the standard of living of the people. And then next, another reason is there won't be any sufficient, okay, the inadequate communication, inadequate transportation. Okay, there is a poor network of road and other things that affect the people. Okay, so that cause the traffic jam and it affect the people. Okay, it is another negative impact of urbanization. The main impact of negative impact of urbanization is the overcrowd of the people. It causes pollution. Okay, the overcrowd of the people that cause pollution. There will be expansion of transportation facilities which cause more vehicles to move in the towns and cities, which bring the transportation facilities, okay, which bring the number of vehicles to move in the towns and cities, which cause air pollution. And the overcrowd of the people also affect the people, okay, which affect the health of the people. It may bring different diseases like dengue and malaria, where there is no sanitation, where there is the slum areas are found. And also this movement of vehicle, that the smoke that comes from the vehicle that cause respiratory problems and allergies to the people. Mainly the skin diseases are caused by this problem. Okay, now the another negative impact of urbanization was overcrowd of the people that affect the rural areas. Okay, the large number of people, when they move from the rural areas to migrate to the urban areas, there will be shortage of people. There will be less people to develop the villages. Okay, that is another reason for negative impact of urbanization. Children, we have learned today about urbanization, the causes of urbanization, the positive impact of urbanization, and also the negative impacts of urbanization. Okay, so there are a lot of positive impacts and negative impacts of urbanization. Mainly for urbanization, there are pull factors and push factors. Both the voluntary movement and the forced movement that affect the urbanization, that cause urbanization. Okay, children, early in the class, we will meet again with the same lesson. Study well and we can read your textbooks. Okay, we will see in the next class. Thank you, children.